Hello and welcome back to another episode of MTT Finance. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my May 2021 net worth update. And let me just say, May has been a big month in terms of changing my net worth, especially when it comes to the liabilities category, where I've been paying off a lot of my student loan debts because of things like tax returns. In today's video, I'm going to be taking through and showing my spreadsheet that I made last month to help better track my net worth. You're going to notice not too much movement in the asset column, but when it comes to the liabilities, there's going to be pretty significant movement, and in return, it's going to show a big change when it comes to my overall net worth. But anyway, let me take you over to my spreadsheet on my computer, and you can follow along with me as I plug in my new May 2021 net worth update numbers for you guys to see. So starting off, let's take a look at the asset column here. Now, I gave you guys a little spoiler alert. There's nothing too big going to be happening when it comes to the assets this month. Right now in my life, I'm really focused on decreasing my liabilities rather than building assets, just because I think it's easier with the stage I'm at right now with my financial journey to go gung-ho and defeat my liabilities rather than building assets. For me, it's just easier to focus on one thing over the other. So let's just quickly take a look at the assets. 401k, nothing has changed there. We're still at zero contribution. My house, nothing has really changed there as well, I'm going to assume. So I'm just going to put in $160,000 for the I never did get my house appraised, but we're just going to kind of guesstimate based off of some online stuff I found. My car, we're also going to say, hasn't really made any changes, so we're just going to keep that at the $16,500 for value. I did look that one up. For savings, just taking a quick look here at my savings account, and as I mentioned in last month's video, I don't really do my savings account like most people. When I say savings here, it might better be represented as just the cash I have on hand, not just my savings account. So I'm going to put in, let's see here, what my bank says in its mobile app. There we go, $15,870.07. So very nice. Moving on down the list, we're going to take a look at my TD Ameritrade Roth IRA account, which at the time of filming this, $1,062.48. And I wrote that so wrong. Let's try that again. All right, there we go. I had to do some fiddling around. For some reason, it wasn't representing it as a dollar sign, but I figured it out. Moving on next to my regular TD Ameritrade, my regular taxable account. This is just my regular investing account. I've made videos about this in the past, and currently that is sitting at $2,450.94. So, I mean, there's a little bit of change from April, but, you know, the market goes up and down and things change there. That's kind of something that I can't quite control. So just taking a quick glance here, it looks like there has been a little bit of an increase with my assets, and that's mainly coming from the increase in the amount of cash I have on hand. So nothing too crazy there. But now let's take a look at the liabilities column, because like I said in the beginning, this is where a lot of movement happened in the month of May. Let me pull up my numbers here. Let's start off with my Sallie Mae loan. A little sneak peek to that video, because this Saturday I'm putting out my general student loan payoff update video. So you're going to get a little sneak peek here, because when it comes to my Sallie Mae loan, currently I am sitting at the time of filming this, $27,901.32. Boom. So pretty significant decrease there, I would say. Government loan, we are still at the same. Like I said last month, this is in deferment, so I'm not really focusing on it. I know it would be nice to start tackling it while there is no interest being gained, but I'm putting my effort towards my private loan where interest is increasing and being collected daily. And so I want to get rid of that one first. So my resources are going towards my Sallie Mae private loans. Car loan at the time of filming this is $7,892.90. Boom. And then for mortgage, now the mortgage is a little bit trickier because, as I mentioned in my last video, I have a 30-year mortgage, and when you have a 30-year mortgage for quite a few years, your payments go towards paying off the interest, and in my case, they also go towards escrow. So things like taxes and property taxes and things like that. So I'm not seeing really any significant dent placed towards the overall loan principal. This one, $136,000. I will say I think my initial number here is a little bit off base. I think it's lower. Now, each month I pay $1,000 towards my mortgage. That doesn't mean $1,000 gets taken off this number because, like I said, it goes towards interest and escrow, and a very little bit is left over for principal. However, because I think this number is already higher, I'm just going to deduct the number by $1,000. I know that's not the most accurate way to determine your mortgage, but I think we're safe to do that in this scenario. So let's make it $135,284.00. All right, so now we can take a look and see down here at the total net worth. I have it set up so it kind of spits out the number once I'm done plugging in all these values into the assets and liabilities columns. And we can see from May 2021 that I am sitting at negative $46,601.88. So we are going to take that number and plug it over here into the blue column. This column is going to not just track it throughout the different months. As you can see, I have them lined up here on the left. It's also going to spit out the amount of change that has happened between the months. So let's go ahead and put in negative $46,601.88. Boom. As you can see, there has been a change from April to May of $4,554.54. That's a lot of fives and fours. So that's I would say a pretty substantial change. The first time I made this video, actually the first two times I made this video, it was a little bit more. And I think the reason it was a little bit more was because my amount of cash on hand was higher. But at the time of filming this, I had to use some of that cash on hand to pay the mortgage, which is due on the first of the month, which is today. This number was a little bit higher when I first recorded this video, but that's okay. This is more accurate to the time of filming, and that's all right. We're not going for show or for looks here. This is a more accurate number as of the time of filming. We got a little ways to go. If I can draw your attention one last time over here to the graph, you can see we're moving towards net worth of 0, which isn't the greatest, but it's still better than being in the negative. So as you can see, there's a star there, and there's a star there, and we're just climbing the ladder. So that's exciting. That's good news. So that's going to wrap up and conclude this month, the month of May 2021's net worth update. And what's nice is we're moving pretty significantly, I would say, towards the positive. I like I mentioned in the last video, I don't make these type of videos in any way to boast or as a way to just show off my assets or the amount of debt I have. These videos are made specifically to help inspire others to maybe start tracking their finances more closely or tracking their net worth, or to help inspire others to be more radical about getting out of debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, mortgage debt, whatever type of debt you're in. So I don't make these videos in any way to flex on anybody or anything like that. I just like making them. It helps me track where I'm at in my financial journey. And I've received a lot of comments of people saying, it's inspiring to see someone else doing this. And so if you wouldn't mind, if you want to, you can share down in the comments where you're at with your financial journey, how it's going with your debts, paying off your debt, and also maybe you're at the other end of the spectrum and you're increasing your assets and building more income. And so it'd be nice to hear from you guys. If you're in that boat or in that situation, you can leave a comment down below. And like always, if you wouldn't mind, please like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys this coming Saturday, hopefully, when I post my debt update video. And I will break down a little bit further what happened with paying off my private student loans. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Take care.